Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about I guess my process and how I get my cards cleaned prior to getting them autographed or signed, and the types of pens I use. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing I do before I go see one of these voice actors, I try to figure out the cards I want to get signed, obviously. In here I have Kakarot, the one and only, Ultra Instinct, Son Goku, the Unstoppable, Familial Bonds, and Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Marshall Mealy. So I'm planning on hopefully getting either two or three of these cards signed by Sean Schimmel here in like a month and a half. So I found my worst looking ones from a pile that I had, and then just used some pens to test out which ones looked better, which ones seemed to stick and dry faster on these type of cards. So I got a couple of pens and paint markers that I tested on these cards. I tried to mimic Sean Schimmel's signature and see how that would look. But before I get to that, I always clean my cards prior to getting them signed, and I just use a very soft microfiber cloth like this one. And what I do is I just pretty much just go in circular motions and just clean the card as good as I can, just to take out any like oily fingerprints and whatnot. Because if you guys don't clean it prior to getting it signed, there's a high chance that once they sign it, it's either gonna like smear or bubble. So that's why I always clean my cards. And when it comes to choosing the right pen for these DBS cards, I always use these two, a black and a blue, and these are fine point, and they're by Artist's Loft, and I buy these from Michael's in the US. I'm not sure if you can find these in Amazon or not, but these are especially, I haven't used the black one yet, but this blue one is really good. I really like it. It dries, it dries quick. It's pretty dark when you sign it on the card. And then I know a lot of people like using Sharpies, so same thing. These two right here, this one's a fine point. It's a blue by Sharpie. I haven't used this one. I prefer this one just because I feel like it's a bit darker and it dries a lot faster compared to this one. But at the end of the day, they both look about the same. But again, I just feel after doing a few test runs, I feel like this one dries a lot quicker compared to the Sharpie. So that's why I use Artist's Loft. And so going back to these cards, here I have the black permanent marker by Artist's Loft. This one's a fine point right there. And again, I bought this at Michael's here in the US. And so I did a quick test run on pretty much all of these. And at the end, I decided to go with the black one because it looked a lot cleaner. So here's the black pen. And then here's the blue variant, which is this one again. So this is the blue one. And then this one's this is a Sharpie, but is a color like a plum but it looks kind of like pinkish reddish here. I just tried it out to see how that looked like, and I didn't like it, so won't be using that one. And then here I used again the blue, black, and I believe this one's the Sharpie version, the black version, which is this one. This was a fine point, but I feel like the Artist Loft permanent pen was a lot darker. So again, that's why I like these ones. And then here I tried, I believe this one was like a copper. Again, I tried the blues, and then I tried a gold one. The copper didn't do that well. The gold one did pretty good, but it's kind of hard to see. Again, I tried the black, blue, and then this one's a paint marker, which is by this brand, Deco Color. This is a fine line, but it was in white, and those do not work very well with these cards, because first of all, these paint markers take forever to dry on this surface, and you can smear them pretty easy, and if not cleaned properly, they bubble a lot. So I wouldn't recommend using paint markers for DBS cards. And then here we have, again, I tried the gold again to see if I liked it, but at the end of the day I went with the black, which is this one right here. So if you guys are planning on getting this card signed, I recommend going for a black permanent marker. Specifically this one. This one was the one that I liked. Or if you guys can't find this one, the second best choice I would say is the Sharpie, a black Sharpie. Make sure it's a fine point. So character out the one and only, I would recommend going with the black one. And then we have these ones. This one's Familial Bonds, Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Marshall Melee, and Ultra Instinct Son Goku, the Unstoppable. So this is another cards that I was planning, or that I'm planning to get signed, but after doing some test runs, I kind of decided just to maybe choose one rather than taking all three. So the first one, again, I was trying the permanent marker, the blue one, the black one, and then the gold one is this one. This is by Sharpie. It's gold metallic, and I believe this one's also a fine point. So I tried all those three. So I'm gonna put these right here. These are the three that I tried on this card. And for this card specifically, I guess it depends on where you're gonna get signed. If it's down here, I think, you know, the black did okay. The blue probably will look a lot better down here. But again, I think the number one choice for these type of cards, I would say, is the gold one. That one looks nice. It does take a bit to dry, but once it dries, again, it looks pretty solid. And then no pun intended, because when I say solid, I mean it looks cool, obviously, but it's hard. It's not as see-through compared to these. So you can still see the text behind this black one, and then if we go to the blue one, you can still kind of see the face, some of the artwork behind it. But if you use the gold, it kind of like covers that up, so it makes the signature stand out a bit more. And then here we have Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Marshall Melee. Again, this one's where I tried that paint marker, which was this one, but in white. They don't work really good with these cards, so Don't use those. You can see like bubbles and smears. Takes forever to dry. And I tried a black one. I tried the black permanent marker, and then I tried a silver, copper, and the gold. I just feel like none of those look good on this card. Maybe the gold one, but at the end I just decided not to get this one signed because I felt like none of these look pretty good with it. And then here we have Ultra Instinct Son Goku, the Unstoppable. This is a card that I really want to get signed. And again, I tried the paint markers. I tried a lot of Sharpies. And I think, excuse me, I think for this card specifically, I'm probably going to go with the gold one. I would not recommend going with the black one because that one, as soon as I signed it here, it just like it didn't fade, but it was hard to see. It like blended with the card, so I wouldn't recommend the black one. The blue one did okay, but at the end of the day, the gold one did a lot better. And then up here, I tried the silver one, and that one was hard to see. So again, this is the marker I used for this one. It's a Sharpie gold metallic, and this is a fine point. So if you're gonna get this card signed, I recommend using this one. And then I know I talked about these paint markers. So here I have this one. This is what is this? Light green by Deco Color. This is a fine line. These are paint markers. Here I have another one. This one's a broader line. This one's blue, but same company, Deco Color, or same brand. And then I also have these two that I like. These are by Sharpie. Again, these are paint markers. This is a fine point. This one's lime, fine point, and these are my go-to when it comes to using paint markers. Now these, I use them either on like slabs here, like PSA or Beckett. This one I used this one but in white to get Mitsuhiro's autograph, and it turned out pretty awesome. And then you can also use these with your Funko Pops if you have some. Here I have Super Saiyan Gohan, and hopefully I get it signed soon. And here I have a quick example of those paint markers. Below this one is by Sharpie, and it's the lime color. And then above that one is again the Sharpie, and this one's the blue one. Above the blue one we have the white one, and that one's by Deco Color. This one's lime green, but I used the white version of this marker down here. And then we have the light green. Actually, it's called light green, not lime green. The light green is this one right there. Again, Deco Color, the fine line. And then above that one we have the Sharpie. This is the gold metallic. This one's also this is the fine point. And above the Sharpie we have this blue one, which is by Deco Color. This one's a broad line. Again, it's blue. But I like using this one just because it's a lot darker compared to this one right there. And so yeah, you can see the colors. So again, if you guys are gonna get your slabs signed, again, this is a Beckett slab that I cracked open. I would recommend using the paint markers. And when it comes to getting the slab signs, my choice is either gonna be excuse me, the white one or the blue one down here. And then this is Ultra Instinct Son Goku, the Unstoppable. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it signed on the card or if I'm gonna use a white paint marker, this one right here, the button white, and get it signed on the slab. So I still haven't made up my mind, but whenever I do, I'm probably gonna make another video and show you guys the stuff that I got signed. So again, if you're gonna get your slab signed, use these paint markers, either by Sharpie or by Deco Color. And then lastly, I want to show you guys some cards that I've got signed using this permanent marker by Artist Loft. This is the blue one. Here I have Eric Vell's signature. You have another one. Here you have Chuck's signature. Here I have Chris Sabat's signature. And then I have Sony Straight signature on this one. And all these are signed on the card, not on the slabs. So again, I use this permanent marker on them. And then the reason I like the fine point is because these are two signatures from Sean Schimmel, and I believe he used like a broad Sharpie on these, and as you can see, these do not look that great. So that's why I think if you're gonna get these cards signed, you guys take a fine point permanent marker. But besides the marker, they don't look great just because one, they're pretty thick, and two, he kind of like signed them right on the face, which kind of sucks. And I've tried like twice already, and both times he signed them on the face. I don't know if that's just a habit he has or what. So I'm gonna try one more time and see if I can get him to sign down here. Something like this, I would prefer. But we shall see. And it kind of sucks just because I feel like you can't really enjoy the autograph or the card, the artwork card, because I feel like it gets messy now. So again, that's why I test these pens out. Make sure they look great on the card. Make sure they're not too see-through like this one, or too bold. That kind of takes away your attention from the artwork. So I hope this video kind of helped you guys out and see, you know, if you guys use different types of Sharpies, what colors will look best, what like thickness will look better, and what types of Sharpies or markers not to use on these type of cards. So again, these two are my favorite ones when it comes, oops, not the Sharpie. These two are my favorite ones when it comes to getting DBS cards signed. And if you guys are gonna get these type of cards autographed, I recommend using the Sharpie, gold metallic, Make sure it's the fine tip rather than the broad or the super thin one. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below or look me up on Instagram at Gigavault, and I'll try to answer those questions. And that's it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And until next time, thanks.